Vitesse une éruption de piment, très bien. Ça va YouTube? J'espère que oui. On est de retour au Bastion. À 2? Oh là là. Alors. Seules les étoiles restent à l'horizon. Qu'est-ce qui arrive aux montagnes?
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
J'ai pas pris de niveau, je crois. Toujours pas. Hein. Ouais, peut-être falloir farmer des niveaux. Hein. Ah non, on peut pas y retourner.
The Hanging Gardens. Folks used to go here to relax from their relaxing. That's Trapper Shingle. Only place in the city to go to get certified with a repeater.
Le Répéti Rock. Entraînons-nous au Répéti Rock. Répéti Cro, putain, mais c'est pas Répéti Rock. Le Répéti Cro.
No place better than Trapper Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
C'est chaud.
A decent trapper wouldn't walk away empty-handed.
C'est chaud. Ah mais 48 victimes au moins. Merde, on était pas loin. Je pense qu'après quand on va les améliorer, qu'on fera plus mal, ce sera plus simple de choper
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived.
les trucs.
So little else did.
Allez quoi? Cadence de tir augmentée, plus grande portée d'attaque. Comment ça? Pourquoi c'est en rouge?
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep. War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Ok. La grenade c'est bien. Un pied plus loin.
A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
Allez, les jardins suspendus. Ah, la portée, oui, d'accord.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Oups.
The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
Je casse tout, moi. Pas un truc par là? Pas un coffre?
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him.
Yeah.
He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nordy, the bird boy, didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it.
J'adore les décors qui se construisent comme ça quand on marche.
Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived.
Sigil Dura.
Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Sigil.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survived as well.
Ok.
Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this.
Wesh.
We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.
Y a-t-il beaucoup d'Ura dans la cité avant la calamité? Peut-on leur faire confiance?
We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
On dirait quand même une pelle. Hein. Ah, il s'appelle Rux. Alors, le saut de la cité, ouais. Comment vit-on dans la cité? As-tu le mal du pays?
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east.
Offre Azul, la lunette en bronze trouvée sur le sentier du couchant. Ça te distraira peut-être un peu. Tu pourrais nous aider à trouver de nouveaux Skyways.
Zolf offers to help me plot the Skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Es-tu à Caelondia depuis longtemps? Tu fais tout le voyage depuis l'Est?
He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
Ok. trop bien la musique. Allez.
The cores. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright.
Alright. Everything's gonna be
Well,
alright.
look what we have here.
Alors, plan de structure qui enregistre les efforts passés et futurs issus de trouver ou l'implanter. Témoignage nécessaire de la calamité. Employant un tribut ou passé, on répare mieux l'avenir. Le plan d'une installation qui contient et restaure toute une gamme d'objets de valeur issus de trouver ou l'implanter. La calamité a réduit l'ancien monde en pièces, mais le plus petit élément peut être restauré dans le Bastion. Mémorial. Nouvelle veille disponible.
The memorial. The kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Ah, ça nous fait des points.
The
Paf.
valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Les zones d'essai, souvenir perdu. Restaurer le pays pièce par pièce. Ok. Plus que 13 000. Plus que 10 000, pardon.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Tellement de pognon. Ah, il m'en faudrait plus. Ouais. Ah non, j'ai pas d'arme.
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Le verger de Pis.
There's Pith
On en parlait
Orchard,
justement.
built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zolf who pray to him.
Allons-y. Allons-y.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right? Folks used to make pilgrimage here, pay their respects to Pith, Bull, Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Putain de lanterne. D'accord, effectivement, c'est une dead end. Je sais pas si je peux
Well,
tomber, mais j'ai pas envie
gods are
d'essayer.
long gone now, and the orchard core is long gone too.
Taureau mécanique. La peluche pisse.
The gods don't
Tiens.
care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. The kid gives that old bull what's coming to him.
Bon, je pense que ça sert à rien.
Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Chose à gros grains. Gros grains, tu sais. Utilisé dans la fabrication de mécanismes de mise à feu et de munitions. Est-ce que c'est Pif et Hercule du coup? Pif et Hercule. Pif. Boum.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow at least.
Ah!
Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine.
Je savais bien qu'il y avait une embrouille.
So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Alors, Hans, Akobi, le main, Pith. Quoi? Dès le trouble de l'ordre, les ennemis grossissent plus vite pour se mouvoir et frapper. Ok. Jevel, Garmouth, Olak, Missia, Roatus, Yudrig.
Pith. Kid don't need favors from the likes of Pith. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
Parce que j'ai vraiment envie de me mettre des bâtons dans les roues. Pas sûr, hein. C'est là, hein. Non, c'est pas plus du tout, ça sent la mort.
Popping windbags is hard enough. No need to get the gods involved.
Je vais aller chercher l'autre taureau là, non? Ah bah non.
Some kid tampered with that shrine. Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine. Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Yo. Est-ce que cette peluche... Voudrais-tu la voir, le peuple du rat vouer un culte au même dieu que nous, après tout?
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Ok. Putain, je suis pas encore niveau 3, ça me rend ouf. Dieu n'ont rien fait pour sauver la communauté, n'est-ce pas?
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Ah, là je peux mettre la peluche, non? Les chasseurs, vaincre un ennemi robuste avec la dernière munition du chargeur. Ah!
The trappers, daring bunch of fools. They'll be missed.
Ah ouais, donc avec chaque arme il y a un truc. Ok. Comme le défi dans Hades en vrai. Hein. Ou le taureau. Très bon sorti indemne, oui.
That's the Bullhead Court. Folks defended themselves there with shields, not words.
Alors, de mémoire, le jeu est pas très long.
The accused always got a fair shake in Zealandia. Some used to take the Bullhead trial. Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man.
Ok.
Bullhead trial taught folks 3 things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, you gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
Ok, ça je sais faire. C'est bon?
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
Ah merde, le slime.
The kid pulls through in fine form.
Oh yes. Deuxième prix. J'ai les deux ou pas? 3 tirs au moins? Ah c'est chaud. C'est chaud 3 tirs au moins. Après ça va, c'est juste des fragments de machin là. Ça c'est ok.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the Bullhead trial. Turn him round and round all you like. Pit's still gonna be ugly.
Ok. Rien de nouveau, rien de nouveau. Allons-y.
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city.
Les shérifs.
There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard
Désolé.
way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
On va aller là ou pas?
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to
Éclaté.
freeze or starve.
Gunulf.
Or
Ah
face
bah
the
Gunulf, c'est
kid.
Gunulf. Hein. Bien fait bolossé par contre là. Hein. Plus 2 santé max, d'accord. Je dis banco. Ah, parce que j'ai
But
pris un niveau, ouais.
windbags, young and old, keep fighting for the fort.
Moi, je suis plus un mec de la distance quand même. Hein.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
Oui. Un fusil à pompe. Meilleure arme, je sais pas.
The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
Yes, les shérifs. Déjà le trophée. Enfin, le...
They've been minding the business underground.
Par contre, c'est lent
in the old
forcément. Mais...
days.
C'est long mais c'est fort. Ouais, après c'est fort vraiment à courte distance. À très très courte distance, parce que ça disperse vraiment beaucoup.
Windbags can't
Vraiment
use
des
martial supplies, but the kid sure can. As for the windbags, Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right.
Non, un peu pour... Ouais.
Can't blame them for wanting it, though.
Ah bah super.
So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort.
Douloureux quand même, hein.
Not a scratch on him as he presses on the higher ground. He's blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket. Put the kid on notice.
Ah merde, j'avais pas vu que j'avais plus de vie.
Kid's stash of grenades is there for him if things get even worse. Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out Lucas and Brandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Lucas. Maybe it was Blandon. The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now. The windbags finally get the message.
C'est vénère en vrai, hein. C'est dur. C'est vraiment chaud.
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
Ouais, les contres, c'est bien. Bah, attention, même au corps à corps, mais c'est vrai qu'à distance, c'est un peu plus facile.
Side after all that.
Ah bon.
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Ouh.
Kid shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe.
La pipe de Zulf. Les shérifs t'ont-ils jamais ennuyé parce que tu étais Hura?
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
Et JPP, il me reste un lien à monter et niveau... Ah ouais, non, mais moi, ma team... Ma team Daniratou, là, ça fait une semaine, j'ai pas monté un lien. Et ils sont loin d'être tous niveau 9. Hein.
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Est-ce qu'on peut fumer la pupille?
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
On peut fumer la pipe.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past
Ah,
is history.
un flashback. Un flashback avec mes armes. C'est un cauchemar. Joli filtre sur l'image en tout cas.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up.
Du
But
lore.
he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. What was I saying?
Attends,
Anyway,
quoi?
thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylon
Quand je les
safe
contre, je me
from
prends les
whatever's
dégâts,
out
c'est ça?
there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered
morts,
for a
c'est ça.
second shift on the
Ça, vraiment,
wall.
enfin, c'est des plombs, quoi. Merde!
How there, kid learned to fend for himself.
C'est bien pour farmer l'XP ici, hein.
Learn to break.
C'est bien de fumer la pipe, en fait. Faut bien les laisser approcher, en vrai.
In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Eh!
He saw
Ah, cette
nothing
grenade bien
where
placée.
the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that. All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Ok.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Ça commence à être compliqué.
finally arrived at Ceylandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Ah, encore 3 reflets. Laissez-moi tranquille. Je ne parle pas aux inconnus. Même s'il y a des bourdons. Des bourdons qui a tourné un film dans la rue à côté de chez moi, apparemment. C'est qui y a Josiane Balasco aussi, apparemment.
But then,
Incroyable.
all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Putain, chaque fois je tombe dans les fourrés.
Wait, where was I?
Ah! Putain, mais il était encore là, lui.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
J'ai fini les reflets. Il n'était pas d'acide. C'est chaud. Bien sûr qu'il joue, t'inquiète pas. Ouh. Bon, on a l'origin story de notre personnage, le Kid. Kiddo. Boy. Comme certains l'appellent. Chef, restaurer l'ordre dans la cité après la guerre, n'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas?
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Super. Ah. Ah oui, j'ai eu un truc avec le fusil à biche. Le tromblon. Avec son tromblon chargé de spaghettis, la sauce bolognaise. Au moins 10 ennemis d'un seul coup, ah oui.
The marshals kept the city's peace. They can rest easy now.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Alors... Attendez. On a un solide open si on a un bulle acier. Est-ce qu'un petit cidre gicleur... Très nutritif. Ça m'étonne pas. Pareil que c'est plein de protéines. Vitesse en défense. Ah, ça veut dire que je peux me déplacer plus vite quand je suis le bouclier.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
Ah oui. Oui, c'est vrai que j'avais ramené ça. Des os.
Zolf's travels ain't
Le
much
petit bélé.
compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Que les dieux favorisent ou entravent... Non, ouais... Le temple, ça avait l'air chiant. Nouveaux objets en stock.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Oh, une barrette. Pardon. Machette de guerre, aptitude, rafale de frappe rapide comme l'éclair, et polyester.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Je vais prendre ça. La bière baleine. Le coma ce 12 amis. Je sais pas. Une chose à gros grain. Ah! Plus de portée, moins de diffusion.
You
Ouais, à
want
la
to tune
limite.
a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
Ok, je vais peut-être acheter 2-3 trucs pour améliorer les armes encore. Vu que j'ai de quoi faire, vu que j'ai des crystals. C'est quoi, je vais tout acheter en fait. « 705 balles. Quoi? Uppercut à effet... Ça c'est pour le bouclier? Non, c'est pour le marteau. C'est bien ça, non?
Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
Genre c'est un coup quand j'ai le bouclier. La barrette. Parle de ce qui est arrivé à Nassi, la fille qui s'attachait les cheveux avec ça. Était déjà ici? Où sont-ils tous passés?
I tried to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
T'as pas connu une fille qui portait ça dans ses cheveux à tout hasard?
We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he
C'est un peu une
says.
riposte, ouais, j'ai
I don't know
l'impression.
how I'm gonna go on without
Genre une
mine.
riposte, mais faut avoir activé le bouclier et après taper. J'ai l'impression que c'est ça. Ok. A plus tard YouTube. Des bisous. J'espère que ça te plaît. Moi je suis plutôt ouais, je suis plutôt enjaillé.